welcome back to Real Reviews. This is Cody Williams, and we are here to talk about the movie Fall. Are you afraid of heights? I myself am not, but I know there are people somewhere out there who are. I do like these type of movies that seem to tap into the different types of irrational fears, like how the movie The Descent did for claustrophobia, how It Chapters 1 and 2 did for coulrophobia, and so on. Anywho, let's talk a little bit about this movie. The movie story follows best friends Becky and Hunter, whose life is all about conquering fears and pushing limits. However, after they climb 2,000 feet to the top of a remote abandoned radio tower, they then find themselves stranded with no way down. Now their expert climbing skills are put to the ultimate test as they desperately fight to survive the elements, a lack of supplies, and vertigo-inducing heights. Whew. This movie, it was intense. When I say intense, it was a white-knuckling, anxiety-inducing experience that will leave you completely breathless. And this is coming from somebody like me who isn't bothered by heights. What really unsettled me the most were the many situations that happened along the way. If you ask yourself what could ever possibly go wrong in this vertical expedition, apparently everything could happen. This movie did a phenomenal job exploring the many possible different outcomes for something like this, which no sane person would ever bother to attempt. The movie itself was great. However, there are some things that didn't quite suit too well with me, and we'll get to that later. Of all the good things that the movie has to offer, would have to be its wondrous looking cinematography, solid acting from the two lead actresses, great utilization of makeup, and how evenly paced the film was. Clearly the best thing about the movie would have to be its amazing use of camera work to make the tower itself a constant looming dread. Some of the angled shots shown throughout the movie really puts your stomach in your throat. The cinematography may be beautiful to look at, but it is so terrifying at the same time. As far as the characters go, both Grace Caroline Currey and Virginia Gardner were absolutely phenomenal with their stellar performances as the two leads. They didn't have to go quite so far with it as they did, but they were both fantastic. When it comes to the use of makeup in the movie, it looks so realistically good. We get to see our two leads go through a gradual process of being sunburnt and dehydrated, and the makeup involved is downright amazing looking. To be an hour and 47-minute long movie, I really enjoyed how the pacing felt evenly fluid. Even though I didn't care too much for a certain psychological aspect of the storytelling in a particular scene, I really thought that no scene outstayed its welcome. If you ask me, the movie wasn't too short, wasn't too long. It was just right where it needed to be. I have a bone to pick with as far as the writing goes. The series of unfortunate events that happened along the way are too over the top ridiculous, and there are also an abundance of unlikely scenarios. Even though the characters are very resourceful, they do make some terrible, dumb decisions throughout. Some of the dialogue could have been better because some of the lines were kind of cringeworthy. Reiterating back to the psychological aspect, it was too unoriginal and I thought it was completely unnecessary. If you've seen the movie 47 Meters Down, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Other than those things, I really enjoy this movie for what it was. Overall, Fall is a discomforting yet enjoyable film that reaches the heights as a quintessentially amazing B-grade movie. If you can manage to get past the atrocious script, this simple-minded film can be quite the treat. It's not an overly great movie, but it's not downright terrible either. If anything, it's a bit above average. I give this movie a B-. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to keep up with my real reviews.